Alright, so in this fourth video, what I'm going to be doing is going back to my Train AI, and I'm going to tell you about how to get data somewhere else. Now, you can get data from the internet too. It's called scraping. Not every site is scrapable or should be scraped. So you have to use this with some ethicy, because right now nobody knows about any of this, to be honest with you. The world of AI is so new that I would say that most people have probably just kind of shoved their heads in the sand and decided that they are not going to participate in this whatsoever. But let's say, for example, that there's a person out there, he is a scientist, okay? Every day, this Mr. Scientist, he gets up and he writes an article. Okay, he submits the article to some article.org, and then all types of people do that. Okay. Another person, he might have a blog, and he's reputable. He's got some really good information, and for 4 years he's done nothing but blog about his adventures and all kinds of manners of like working. How about instructables.net or .org, where there's hundreds of people that just participate in just making things and then telling you how they made it. Okay, there is so much information on the internet right now that it's just unreadable. It's absolutely unreadable. You would trying to get through it all. So that's where this great era of AI is going to come in and condense it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what if I could ask, because if I try to Google Instructables, it's just going to give me, you know, like what I asked for. But is it really doing research, or is it just looking for keywords? That's the difference. So once Google gets to the point where it's a different type of Google called Gemini, it will be a little bit different, where it does some research for you. It doesn't search for keywords anymore. It searches for data, and then searches the data and then starts putting it together and starts looking for correlating data, and etc. and so forth. If that sounds too scary or too weird, trust me, it's already here. So, long story short, how do I get other data other than PDFs, right? Okay. So let's go to, how about this one right here? greenteapress.com. Okay. Type in /robots.txt. So in this case, there's a crawl delay of 10, but you can crawl it. Cool. Now let's go back to AI and start, because there's a way to hit a delay. Let's write a program. Okay. I need a program that will scrape a website for knowledge that can be put into open AI compatible JSON file, JSON format. Oops. The program, the script, oops, needs to go to every link on the website as it scrapes. Data real time into the JSON file. I need to be able to have a scrape delay that I can type in. All right, so let's try it. I need a program that will scrape a website to the knowledge it can put into OpenAPI compatible JSON format. The script needs to go to every link on the website as it scrapes data real time into the JSON file. I need to be able to have a scrape delay that I can type in. There's already a Python called the Beautiful Soup 4 that it's going to be using. And of course I'm going to get picky about this. It's going to give me the first script, and then I'm going to dictate what I really want after it's did a pretty good job. I'm going to start typing that out now. I need this to run by typing the following. So the green, just let's tap over here. See where it says crawl delay? Okay, so Python 3 scrape to JSON period py, and then delay. I'm going to put this in all in quotes. And then the name of the website. So while it's doing that, I'm going to copy this beautiful soup. I'm going to install that. Boom. Then I'm going to copy this new script. I'm going to make a new text document. And make it into plain text and paste that in. File, save. I think I already have a scrape to JSON, so I'm going to write over the top of it, replace it. So let's kind of look at how it's run. Did it adhere to my thing? So you can see the scrape to delay. It's got a delay of 2 in the URL. Awesome. So this one right here, called Green Tea Press. If I go down to creamteapress.com and I adhere to their whereabouts, I can now scrape the entire website if I wanted to. Now this won't get the PDFs. This is just an example. Okay, so use this wisely. Go to places that actually has good data. This probably doesn't, but I'm just showing you how it works. So let's go like this. Let's go to terminal. Let's type in Python 3. Scrape to JSON. Period PY. Delay of 10. And then this. And away it goes. So because that delay of 10's in there, it's going to take a while. But some sites don't have that. But you can just let this go overnight and it'll scrape the entire website, steal all the content, and turn it into a JSON file that you can put in AI. Pretty neat, cool, right? So, and if you watch my other video on how to combine JSON files, now you can combine many websites at the same time. So you can just get all the websites and just combine them all. Of course, always go to the robots period text. If there's no robots period text, it's because those people have had no idea this is going on. That's why. So get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. All right, so one of the behaviors of this program should be addressed. Let's say you didn't have a whole lot of time to scrape an entire website. You wanted to just do it a little bit at a time, or maybe you wanted to do it so that it's real time. There's a way to update this. So let me show you. I need the JSON file to be updated real time as it scrapes. So you have to really specify this because it's one of the things that it doesn't want to do. Okay? It doesn't want you to do this because it basically causes a little bit more traffic on the website, so it doesn't like doing it. So before the program I just wrote, or just had AI write, didn't do that. It would go through the entire website. If the website was huge and it crapped out in the middle of it, you'd be done. You wouldn't have your data. So this one's a little bit different. So I'm going to go over here, scrape to JSON, Command A, Command V, and file save. That's what I like about Python. It's beautiful. And then I'm going to close out this program. Now here's how you recover from this. So you had this. First off, you go to that one. So you just press open on the keyboard. And then you can search through all the commands that you did. And I doubt this one's in here. Oop. Nope. Okay. So ls. Okay, it is there. Python 3 scrape to JSON period py delay of 10, and again it's this time it's this website. I don't really want this website, but again, for demonstration purposes, since it has the robot, it tells me I can do it. Boom. Okay, so now the difference is if I go to the scrape directory, I have the scraped data, and see how it's crawling up in value. So the data is being in there real time. If I double click on the file, you can see it's being nicely categorized too in that format that I showed earlier. So you always check that too, make sure it's like 01, 02, 0, 1, 2, and each one of these should be a subtopic. Alright, so I just wanted to append that into this video to show you the difference between it. One, you don't have to wait to the very end to get your data, and you can get it real time. So enjoy.